welcome to a Train Sim Classic video. Yes, we're back on Train Sim Classic. It's been a while since we've been on Train Sim Classic, but with the news of Train Sim World 5 and the West Coast Main Line, South Line as far as Milton Keynes, I thought it would be wise to do a full run from Birmingham to London Euston, but we're not on TDG's version of the West Coast Main Line South. We're on the Alan Thompson Simulation ATS version of the West Coast Main Line South. So that means better trains, better branding, and all that good stuff. So we're in it's set in a few years ago, because as you can see we're in a Virgin Pendolino. Good afternoon, driver. Today you'll be driving the 1450 service to London Euston. We are calling at Birmingham International, Coventry and Rugby only. Open the doors and let the passengers board and set up the train for departure. So let's get straight into that. We've got a 170 cross country over there as well. It's probably a Derby service, probably. Or Nottingham service, should I say, coming from Cardiff, or it's come from Nottingham and Derby and going towards Cardiff, one or the other. Well, let's say it's not on service there. Let's open the doors. Doors are open, right. Master key on. Going forward. Wait to drive this train on TSW. That is going to be amazing. Can't open windows on this train. Let's hope that the TS5 version of West Coast Main Line has a better first day than their version on TS Classic, which was absolutely awful. At the moment, the TSW version of Birmingham New Street is absolutely not that good because it's always empty. This one has a few trains in it. This one goes across city trains in it. Usually one service. I see there's a train coming in. Is there a train? It's right over there. seconds ago. Somebody's got a bit of a head start on us. Remember, this is TS Classic controls and not TSW controls. Yeah, hopefully that the Class 350 and the 390 gets layered onto the Birmingham Cross City route, just to add it a bit more. And it won't be playable, of course, it'll be AI, but just to give it that, make Birmingham a bit more busy, because at the moment it's like a ghost station. You only have the one constant train coming in. Wow, that 170 really rushed off, didn't it? We're stuck going at 10 miles per hour and he's already down there. Then 60, then 100. So Birmingham International is the next stop. I got it mixed up. I always thought Birmingham International is where Birmingham New Street was. So I got that mixed up the first time I travelled to Birmingham by myself. This scenario should take about 90 minutes. I think that crossover, which is going over our heads now, I think that may be the route from Derby, I'm not sure. The line to Derby, should I say. But it may be a bit further down, I'm not sure. So once the back of the train here goes past that speedball, we can go up to 100. So that 170 would have gone to the right there, where there is no electrification. I actually prefer third rail to overhead wires. And the reason being is the overhead wires just blocks out the sky. It just doesn't seem right to me, to be honest. With third rail, at least you've got a clear sky when you look up. You ain't got the wires, you ain't got the catenary and all that. Derby might have been the other way, you know. It goes round, I'm not sure. I'll have to look on TSW and have a look on there. See a plane overhead there as well. Don't think you get that in the stock edition. So in TTG's version. can do that at the end of this video, you know. Have a look. And we can have a see. The way towards Coventry is the way that the Birmingham train goes, the Derby train goes, or whether they go around the other way and loop round. Service. Good if they give us that livery as well in the 350, or whatever the equivalent is today for the Birmingham Cross City for up in Birmingham Cross City as well. I don't know if the there's another plane up there. I don't know if the 350 in the West Midlands Railway, I think it's West Midlands, just across City along that area. I don't know if they use 350s or not. But it would be interesting to see. You can see the plane lowering as it gets ready to land. It just would bring more variety to Birmingham New Street, because I can't see them doing the 170s in cross country. Which is unfortunate. And you won't have the HSTs in cross country then either, if they can't get the cross country livery or the rights to use it. It's a shame. Well, they could do unbranded, I think. They could do it unbranded, cross country. That's Birmingham International. Well, I'm sure the airport's not this far ahead. Maybe it does stretch this far, because there's Birmingham International there. Actually, the plane, the engine's revving up to take off. I have stood at the car park and watched the planes take off. My daughter, because she loves planes. There's the airport there. Her favourite being the red arrows. So I don't think you get that in DDG's version. And the reason ATS done this version is because the DDG one was so bad. It's a shame Just Trains didn't do a version, because Just Trains would have knocked it right out of the park. I don't think they're doing TS Classic routes anymore. Emergency now is just going to stop. I've got to wait for it to stop. That's going to make us a little bit late, isn't it? There's another plane. So I think the car park that we stood at was on the southern end, and what's good about it is there's a coaster in there in the airport, and you can sit there, and if you sit at the right point you can see, like, you can't see the planes land or take off, but you can see them taxiing. My daughter absolutely loved that. Unfortunately, it was ruined by it when it started to rain. And there's a Virgin. I think that's a Voyager. So 221. Yep, a 221 there. Airport and NEC Arena. Okay, the plane's taken off. Shame we don't get that with the DTG products, because they could do that at Luton, they could do that at Gatwick. Well, they do it at Gatwick at which one? On Trainsim World. So at Birmingham International. I've been on this train where Midland Main Line was not working, and we got to go on trains down to. We had to divert using these trains, and I could get a Virgin train all the way down to London and Euston. I've travelled from Euston up to Preston before. Of course, we've got the Virgin trains down to Coventry as well. Which is our next stop. In 10.72 miles. Doors are closed. We're not going forward. Oh, the doors aren't fully closed yet. So we've gone round there somewhere, the car park round there somewhere, and it goes over the runway. And luckily for my daughter, where we stood at the runway is where the planes were taken off from. Because as you know, or maybe you don't know, but it all depends on the wind to which end the planes take off and land. So our next stop is Coventry. And go back up to 110 miles per hour. If you you check out my main channel, I do have videos of planes there. I've got a lot of like just random planes flying about, air shows from Euston. I've taken a few videos from East Midlands aerodrome, which is a perfect view of the runway and the plane's taking off and landing. And recently I was at Gatwick Airport and I went over to the parking lot structure and went to the top of the parking lot to film some planes landing and taking off. So check out my main channel. It is linked to this account, so easy to find. Excuse me. No, I'll have to do more Train Sim Classic, why not? It's been a while since I've been on Train Sim Classic. I've seemed to be concentrating on Train Sim World when I have been doing videos recently. So I know I do need to do more of Train Sim Classic. We're about 50 seconds behind schedule. We'll catch it up. All the TSW4 routes will have that added suspension. Only some of the trains we've got so far in TSW4, but in 5 all routes will have it. Neutral boards are, and I think you have to like turn off your power as you go across the neutral section, but I don't know where the actual section ends. I know where it starts because I know the board, but I don't know where it ends. Once we leave Coventry, I will stop talking and turn the mic off, and then I'll return for just before we get to Rugby, and then go away again until we reach the outskirts of London. Unless I see something interesting. If I see something interesting, then I'll pop back up, of course. Not seen any other trains go by. We saw that Virgin Voyager at the station, which was going nowhere. It had red lights on both sides for some reason. I'm sure that was probably a mistake with scripting. Because even if a train is stationary, it'll only have the tail lights on for the opposite direction it's going in. So the other direction should have it, even if it had its main lights off. the other end should still have the tail lights on. We got a flashing yellow. Change. Oh, we got another train coming up the road. It's another Pendolino. We've got a double yellow. We're going to be slowing down soon, so I'm guessing we'll be changing tracks just before we get in Coventry. We are a little bit early now. So we'll start, yeah, we see the arrow pointing. We're joining that track over there. I'm slowing us down already. Because after the 100 and after the signal we then got an 80 and then down to a 50. We're about 44 seconds ahead of time, 45 seconds ahead of time. Beat the noise to the buzzer there. Let's take that a bit quicker now. That's a 50 after the 80. As we pull into Coventry. Next to the station, you've got the lines coming in from the left. Just hit the 50 now. This is what over. Through a train over there. That's a freight train, I think. It is indeed. I forget what class that is. But it is from the Freightliner company. It's got some cars on there. Been to Coventry a few times. In fact, I'm going to be going down there soon. In fact, I may release this on the Sunday that I'm going. Because there's a comic convention down there that I'm going to. So I may actually release, this may actually be going out on a Sunday. I think that would be actually quite fair actually, because we're travelling into Birmingham, then from Birmingham down to Coventry. So that would be probably the best thing to do. Yeah, okay. So if you're watching this, it's a Sunday. And I'm probably on my way or already there. Just turn my light off. Turn my screen a bit. Make it a bit better for me. Once I've finished filming this, I'll edit it tomorrow and upload it tomorrow and then schedule it for Sunday. So happy Sunday everybody. I went to a Comic Con recently in I forget what it's called, it's near Nottingham, and I went as Wolverine and I looked like the guy that ate Wolverine. You know, I had the costume, I had the mask, I had the claws, and I looked like the guy that ate Wolverine. But the reason why I couldn't go earlier last time is because I pressed T to close the doors, didn't I? And I didn't need to because the doors were closed automatically. Yeah, so what I did was reopen the doors, didn't I? Which I didn't need to do. So you got a line going off to the right, I have no idea where that goes. It would be nice if they had, on the Birmingham Cross City line, there are other lines that they could do. There's a circle line they could do that they could add to the Birmingham Cross City as an extension. They could add a few extensions to that, and a few trains as well, which then will make Birmingham a lot busier. I mean, some of them would have to be AI, some of them would probably be playable, and I'll show you which ones I mean. At the end of this video we'll go on to TSW and we'll have a look. But for now, we've got another 10 miles till we get to Rugby. I'm going to leave you in peace, and I'll see you when we get to Rugby. Enjoy the ride. to Rugby now. We've seen a 350 code past us and a Virgin Class 221 Voyager. Just gone down to 110 and then we've got 75 and now I've put it down to 90. About 2 minutes and 40 seconds early anyway. Brake one on as we go down the hill. I wouldn't mind getting a 390 down into London again. But every time I go into London, I'm usually using the high speed service as well. So I always need to get to St Pancras so I can get the high speed one. I think it costs a lot more to get on the Advantage services as well than it is for the London North West service or whatever it's called. There's a person stuck in the wall there. Didn't need to put emergency there. So we are really early. So we're going to be here for a while. Let me get a screenshot here. I don't know why the cup is open like that. That's F1 to take it anyway. Ah, there you go, N. That's why. I pressed N and that's why that went. So there you go, look at that. N to open it so it can couple to another train. And then close it. There we go. F4 to get rid of that one there, isn't it? Oh. I didn't have those things up there, so what's that? Oh, there we go. I don't know where he came from. Information back up because I can't drive without it. I wish I could be like some of the other YouTubers and be able to drive without the HUD. Even a simpler version of it like that. But unfortunately I'm not that good. I wish I could play it like that. Just drive it like that, but it's like I can't even do it like that. Why is it just on the markers? It should be on the day running. I had the wrong light settings on. Excuse me. So London Euston in 82.52 miles. So it is a long trip from here to Euston. Euston, we do not have a problem. We are on our way. So this will be quite a long drive. But like I said, I'm going to leave you here and rejoin a few miles outside of Euston. So you can just enjoy the ride. I'll come back if I see something interesting. Or I may not. I may just leave you to spot it. Did anyone spot that car that had fallen off the bridge? I did. Did you? You have to rewind the video now, aren't you? So you've got the tracks going off to the right. To the left, sorry. And we'll be going back up to 125 miles per hour. Okay, if we don't go for the 40. To 125. Quite unique this bit is. You've got the tracks up there on the right, you've got a track just a little bit above us on the left. And we all join back up. So that's why it's gone higher now. Weren't that far high above us just now. Now it is. I think we stay on this side because we're fast, while the slow line is on the other side, up and down. Not sure if that left hand side stays with us or not. I think it does because we're fast, otherwise we won't be much on the fast surface if we get stuck behind the slow trains. I think it just has a bit of separation between us, like the tracks are not together, like I say, like they are on the London commuter line. gap here, isn't there? Anyway, I'll leave you here, and if I don't come back on and see something interesting, or may not, and I'll see you when we're nearer to Euston otherwise. So if you look on the left to us, we are catching up with a freight train. Seems to have all different cargo on it. I think this is a 67 unit. It's 266s. Here's 266s, two sheds. Although in TSW4, I don't think they've got the Freightliner licensing. They got the licensing for TS Classic, just not for TSW, which is a bit weird. I thought it would be just licensed to Dovetail, so they can probably use it for either. We're now coming to Castlethorpe Station as well. We're going to go through platform 3, but it is disused. So it's a disused station. It's a station that's no longer operated. It was called Castlethorpe. So unfortunately we're getting another class 66 in TSW, but it will be in DB colours, I think, because they don't have Ralph Fry or GBNF liveries. GBSF, whatever it is, the other one is EWS as well. I don't think they have delivery for that either. England, Wales, Scotland. That's what EWS stands for. There's quite a few freight companies that we have. I'll go back and leave you to enjoy the ride. Right, now I've paused it here. We have got a Virgin 221 on the right to us. Voyager. The 222s are the Super Voyagers. They're the ones what you currently have on the EMR line, East Midland Railway. Although in Transition World they've gone for EMT. It's East Midland Trans, which was the company before. The reason I've stopped it here is because this is Milton Keynes Central. So everything from here down to Euston will be in TSW4 in the West Coast Main Line route, which is London Euston to Milton Keynes Central. So this is Milton Keynes Central. So essentially we're getting about 49.9 miles of route. I don't know, I think that's what I'm not sure if that's what it said in the route map, but that's where it is according to the display on here, unless they included the miles within the London Overground and the London Underground sections as well, and added them the miles of track that you can play on there as well. I don't know, but according to this it's 49.91 miles. So this is Milton Keynes Central, and everything from here down to London Euston will be in TSW4. Looks like we've got a train out the ordinary in front of us on the left hand side. It looks like an HST, it could be the banana train as it's most commonly known as, because we've got the motorway to the right of us as well. Banana train is another train for the measurement train, because the measurement train is yellow. I could be wrong. It does look like that, so class 43 HST it is as well. And it is the network measurement train. Yes, we've got a freight train going along there as well. That's because we're over speeding. That was a nice bit of action there, wasn't it? We had the measurement train, which looks for faults along the lines, another Pendolino go past, and a freight train. Shame I couldn't get a shot of all three of them together. That would have been a hell of a thumbnail. I don't know if you saw that, but on the left hand side we just went past a southern train. That is the Milton Keynes to East Croydon train. So that's East Croydon up to Milton Keynes. I don't know what train this is. I think it's another cargo train. I'm not sure what's pulling it though. It's another freight train. That's what she said. That is another Class 66 pulling it, and that is in DB livery. So that is another shed in DB livery, DB Shagner. That's the one we'll be getting in train C15. nobody done a standard on here. No one done a class 377/2 service, the southern service along here, which starts just south of Wembley and works its way up to Milton Keynes Central. So it's a shame no one did that, and no one did it on the standard edition for the classic, for the DDG route either. I think you only get one career scenario with the class 377/2, and it's in rainy weather, and you start just south of Wembley. So that is a shame. So now we're at Watford Junction. As you can see here, we're at Watford Junction, and to the right of us we've got the London Overground. I don't think it uses that class of train anymore. So this is the 378. It's going to Highsbury and Euston. Oh, okay. I thought it would be going to London Euston. I thought that was the only line from there. Maybe I'm wrong. Sure, it doesn't have these old screens as well. These are screens that are used in the 80s and the 90s. I'm sure it has more up-to-date screens than that. Excuse me. And then you've got the line from here as well. That's a dead end line on this side. Yeah, that's and then you've got another line over here that goes to Bedford, I think. We've actually got this line as well, which I'm not sure whether it was ATS that did it or not. I can't quite quote that or not, but it goes along this one. Was it this one? On the 153? No, they've... Here it's been... here they've stopped it. But in real life it would carry on down that way. If I remember correctly. And it goes towards Bedford. Because it doesn't join onto here. That's for sure. That's where we're going. That's third rail there, which would be the overground. See, I'm pretty sure the route from here goes that way and down there. And I'm pretty sure it goes towards Bedford if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure that's not going to Highbury and Euston. I'm pretty sure that's going to London Euston. It's just they can't change the destination board on there. So to do the scripting or something, I don't know. It still comes up with the... Oh no, it doesn't. But it still come up with the HUD, but it doesn't. So I don't need to get rid of the HUD. There you go. So that's Watford Junction. It's about 17 miles outside of London, Euston. And although they said we will see the London Overground on this route, if you've got the Goblin, you must have the Goblin line to see it though. I don't know if you're going to actually see the line, because you see them here at Watford Junction and then they go off to the right there, and then you'll see them at London Euston as well, but I do not know if they got the playable line or not, or whether it's just AI that you see. It would be good if they can have some clarity on that. Notice that a station has appeared on the HUD. Apart from the ones that we've stopped at, none, and the disused station, none of them that we've gone through has actually stopped or have come up on the HUD, but this one has for some reason. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. miles out. I think that line to the right of us is the London Overground. And I am correct, so here comes a London Overground train now. Of course, the one that comes with TSW5, or will be on TS5, comes with the Goblin route. That's never been in TS Classic. We've only had these ones that we've seen here, as we're coming up to now. It would be nice if we can get them in as AI at Clapham Junction on TS Classic, and going across from West Croydon to Norwood Junction as well as AI. 377 as well. So we've got a host of traffic that we're seeing down here now. There's more trains along this bit, which is good, of course. That's what we'd like to see. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing the buzzer there. It's disused on that side. It's only on the London Overground side that is still in use. As you can see from the platforms, it's disused on these 4 lines on the West Coast Main Line. I do hope that we can use the London Overground on the TSW5 version. As I said, we need the 378s in TSW, even if it's just AI. They could even extend the London commuter line and add the Overground up there. Put the London Underground to the right of us as well. That shares the line with the London Overground. It's the Bakerloo line, if I remember correctly. They could extend the London commuter from New Cross to West Croydon and have the London Overground on there. And have those 378s on there. AI ones at Clapham as well. 10 miles out now, and that's something they need on the Bakerloo line. Now that we've got the train on the Goblin line, that needs to be added to the Bakerloo line because they do share that bit of track. Because I believe it is the Goblin line that the trains from the Goblin line that uses that line now, so you see another London Underground train there on the right. Here as well. Right the way down there, because we've had a double and single. I should have slowed down earlier. Don't want to go through this light, it's bad. We'll go up to Wembley station. That's right, it's in the single yellow now. At some point along here the southern train will leave, so we'll no longer see any other southern trains. As it makes its way down south via Kensington Olympia It'll switch from overhead to third rail. That's double yellows for us. We'll actually start to speed up again now. Our EST has remained basically the same. 16 past 4 and 39 seconds. I'll stop pressing that in. That's the direct rail version of the shed. There's a southern train coming up there. So at some point it turns off. I'm not sure exactly where that is, but I know it's somewhere south of Wembley. Got a bit of staggering here. I do apologise for the drop in frame rates as it loads up more times. We've got 66 there with a measurement train. I don't think I've ever seen that before. There's a southern train there, so get past it. There's a red light. Probably waiting for us to go past so it can go to the right, I think. Got a green light now, so that's cool. Yeah, I think the southern train goes down there. Right there, I think that's where it comes from. And it will change from overhead continually down to third rail. That's another Pendolino. Drop down to 105. We're not that far away from Euston now. Quite a nice drive down with a nice variety of trains that we've seen on the way down. We're only 4 miles out, but we've still got another 10 minutes to go yet. So I don't know if we're going to get held out on some lights or not. Or if the ETA is stuck. Pretty sure there is London Euston on the Bakerloo line, isn't there? I'm not sure if the Bakerloo line actually stops at Euston or not. The London Overground on the left hand side now. I think it goes under us to get onto that side. Pendolino leaving Euston. We've got a single yellow then a red. I did say that we might get held up. Press the AWS before the alarm even goes off. There's no white tanks, I can't even see the light. It may have changed to a yellow, it may still be on a red, I don't know, it's on a red. Pendolino waiting to come this way as well. There's a Pendolino in front of us. So he's being held up as well. There's a train coming down. So there's a Pendolino coming down this way. He's still there. Here we are. That's where we are. That's where he is. He's there. Camden Junction up Primary Fast. Can't see why he's being held up. Euston to Birmingham leaving there. Other than that, London Euston is empty. That train now leaving, now London Euston is empty. We're Birmingham to Euston, so we actually started at Birmingham. The train in front of us in Glasgow to Euston. So I'm not sure why he's not leaving or what's blocking the path. We're waiting for that train to come up or something. Just following the line. We're due in on platform 12. Oh, it might be because we're waiting for this one. Euston to Birmingham. There's platform 12. There, so we're coming in there. So maybe we're waiting for that train to go past. We're not holding up anyone else, are we? See this backlog of trains in a tunnel. No, there's not a train for a while. Here comes the other train. Okay, that other one's moving now. So we're waiting for this Voyager to leave. So he's left now in front of us. Okay, we've now got signal yellow. I'm not going to go too fast because it will just catch up to that red. Oh look, that other train getting front. But there's only going to be two of us in there, in the platform, in Euston. Just two trains. That's where that Octagon building was taken from the East Croydon assets. It would be nice if some other trains from different tracks start pulling in as well as we do. We have got a double yellow, but I want to wait until we get to a green before we start going full speed. Oh, there we go, green. And by full speed, I mean full line speed, which is 50 miles per hour at the moment. We have to drop down to 40 in a few secs. I'm sure I didn't press the emergency brake. I don't know where we're stopping. Maybe I didn't press it in time, I don't know. Just had to switch to the emergency brake just to get to the normal brake. Emergency brake just to get going again. You can see to the right, that blue building is supposed to be the BT Telecoms building, which I have walked past actually in real life. And by real, I don't mean like a few blocks away, I mean I've actually walked right past it, like right next to it. So now it's showing more, I can see more than 2 trains here, which is brilliant, but it wasn't showing that on the map, was it? Because you've got that Pendolino that was in, you've got a 350 there as well. That's 25 miles per hour into the station. Now it's showing the other train in there. I think I filmed from London Euston once. I'm not sure it's on my other YouTube channel. Probably will be on my Instagram from way back. Apparently they'll let us save our Instagram videos that we posted. I could put them onto YouTube. Oh, another train's just popped up next to us now. there's a train leaving as well. I thought there was one at the entrance. Oh. It seemed to disappear and then... Okay, I don't know what was happening with that train. Because as we entered, he was like right on the edge anyway. Seems like he got pushed back. So some scripting issues there. Because as we entered the station, from outdoors, he was right there at the edge, at the end. So I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I'm sure I was on like one of these platforms here or something when I recorded it, because I caught London Overground going out as well. I have to look at my YouTube and see if I can find it. Right, this. That needs to go off. Actually, we've got to tail lights, don't we? Ready for the next person to take over because we're going on a break. So we're going to just pop over to TSW and I'll see you there. Why they spawn out from the warm-up, don't know. Here's the map. It's really small, this map. Really bad. So we've got so what they can do is they can do a route between Derby and Birmingham New Street, which will include a bit of this as well, but then you can do that route hopping, so you can do like start at any point of these at Lenchfield or down here in Redditch or Bromsgrove, go up to Birmingham, do a route hop onto a Birmingham to Derby route, go up to Derby and then route hop again, so you can then carry on one of the Derby services. We've got Virgin trains here. Of course it's no longer Virgin trains, they can just put Avanti trains in and then just change this to Avanti. Transport for Wales. Why have we got Transport for Wales but it still says Virgin? Virgin trains went out way before Transport for Wales did. Maybe they couldn't put Avanti in for some reason. That just doesn't make sense. Even they got GWR there as well, Great Western Railway. Great Western Railway came up here, I don't think. No, that makes sense either. But there is a circle line they can add to this. So you got this line here, goes up here to Wrigley Trent Valley, and you go back down, you come down this way instead, and you join on over here. Look, you can hear a plane, it's blue skies, clear skies, but you can't see a plane. So hopefully, then it comes back round to Birmingham New Street. So that would make sense if they added that, if they extended this route. And then they could also use one train, whatever it is that goes up here, is that green? Oh, it's London North Western Railway, which is the 350s, between Regent Trent Valley and Lynchfield Trent Valley. And as we're looking at West Midlands Railway, all these orange bits can also be extended into it. You can extend down here, so you can have a route that goes that way along here and down to here. You can extend down here to Coventry and Leamington Spa, I think, and out to here as well. Which then, if you have it up to here, wherever that is, I can't really see on the map properly. I don't know why it's that low. Why is it that low? It should be further up here. Just stupid, I think. It's not like this. And you've got the route that goes from here to here. You can then extend this bit here as well. Then you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 stops along that line. Reminds me of those Virgin trains, so that would be like the Avanti West Coast that goes along there as well. The Avanti train that goes from there up to Lynchfield and up to Ridgely. Wolverhampton up here. So it goes all the way down here as well. So you've got other services then you can add as well as AI and playable. So there's a lot of potential for the West Midlands Railway, and they could rename it from from Birmingham Cross City to West Midlands Network. I think that would be like quite cool. So the train we was on earlier, or the TS Classic, goes down this way and then down here towards Birmingham International and Coventry. Which one of the routes for West Midlands Railway does go that way, so it makes sense. So it opens up all kinds of possibilities. Anyway, this video has gone on long enough. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe with the bell notifications to get up to date with all future content. Let me know what you think of my thoughts on the West Midlands Network. If only I could get in touch with DTG and let them know and see if it's possible. Someone's whistling. And look, there's a sign missing there. But way out that side, but why isn't there a sign way out on this side? That don't make sense. Anyway, feel free to like, comment and subscribe, hit the bell notification to keep up to date with all future content, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye for now, and take care.